We are here in the village at Madison today to answer a very special question, which is why would somebody pay $680,000 for a 2-bedroom home here in Mississippi? And well, just to start here in the village, you see, got a really special emphasis on some nice architecture and landscaping, and everything is just about as beautiful as it could be. But is that enough? I don't know. To really answer the question, we might have to get inside this house on the Weekend Home Show. Hey y'all, welcome back to another Weekend Home Show. I really think you're gonna like this one. And if you watch very often, you know I usually don't jump in here this early to interrupt, but you may have already noticed we had a little bit of an audio issue. You can still hear everything fine. It's just not as clear as I like it to be, but I did get it sorted out a little later in the video. So I apologize for it. Hope you won't hold it against me too hard. But see if you, I'm curious. Tell me in the comments if you can notice exactly when we fix it, because there is a point in the video where we got it going the way it's supposed to be. But you can let me know if you can tell the difference. But anyway, we have a really good one, y'all. This house, I'm telling you, when we get to the primary suite, the ensuite, it's crazy. But I just want to let you know about the audio. Thank y'all for watching. As always, I'd love it if you drop a like. But yeah, y'all go check this house out. Here he is. C-Mac is back with the fresh cut. Check him out today.
That's right.
Went out and got the fresh cut for the Weekend Home Show. And y'all know I was gonna say the wind.
Planned that way.
You know, you didn't plan it, but I guess it worked out, because I was gonna say this house might blow you away. Like the wind is out here, but the wind is blowing like crazy. But look, usually his hair's all flying away. Not today.
Is it moving?
Not today. It's solid.
It's got that hairspray in it.
You got like a rock just steady on there.
The only time my hair gets hairspray is when they go and they style it like this.
But C-Mac's got the details here for us. And y'all, I did say it's a 2-bedroom house. That might be a little misleading, because it is a pretty big 2-bedroom.
It's 2,018 square feet. Let me repeat that. 2,018 square feet. 2.
And then we're here in the village. A lot of unique architecture, special thought on design, stuff that you don't normally see here. But here, I mean, this just feels like an old school neighborhood with some real thought put into this.
Well, let's talk about it. So you got the New Orleans Garden District style, kind of like here. We got multiples that kind of have that, but they
I
don't.
love that one. It's beautiful.
You got the Gothic here. You got this two-story. You got the paint white brick here. And you got multiple. You got brick. You got painted brick. You got built-in. I mean,
It's all here. And then you got the nice green space up there.
you got this custom
That one is,
being built as we speak.
I don't think I've never seen a new house built like that. Not in my adult lifetime, I guess. So historic Madison, where all the new homes are, is where we are. That's what you got here. There is a classic, I think it's a Gothic revival house that they've kind of cornered this on here, or anchored it to. But you've got Half Shell Oyster House. You've got all the new development, and Half Shell Seafood. Hi, it's really nice.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm not a big seafood person, but I do want to throw this in there.
Jared wouldn't eat there.
I went. They have a phenomenal ribeye. Go check them. If you don't like seafood, somebody wants to go to Half Shell. Go anyway. The ribeye, very good.
You got your oysters, you got your shrimp, you got your fish, and for Jared, they have the ribeye.
You got it all there. But all that is right here. We'll get into that a little bit more, but we got to get into this house because, yes, a beautiful design on front. Yes, it's a big house. And there are a few things in here that I think are really going to surprise people as we get into the kitchen, and especially the primary suite. But something in the kitchen a lot of people have asked about. But Charles, take us on up to the door here. Let's go.
No, I'm going to talk about this.
Oh, what you
Let's
got?
start right here. Not going to the very front door, the fencing here. You got the iron fencing right here. So just down the street, going across the street. They've got it over there. Of course, you got your corner home there that's got the brick for their privacy, for their patio area there.
It's like it's like a for real. You see the stamped concrete that tries to mimic it, but this is the real deal.
It's here and out there at the curb.
Uh-huh.
We did the same thing. And of course, we got our huge big columns here. We got our nice gas lanterns. These shutters look like they're the kinds that would move up and down here, but they're not. But they do resemble that. Of course, they do not move. They're there.
Hey,
this one's got the siding.
Something we should have caught when we were farther out. You do have the luxury style gutters already in here. Those rounded gutters.
As usual, I was getting to that.
I thought he might have missed it. Watch out, Charlie. Man, you getting close.
It's this landscape here.
I know. It's all over.
Let's just be. It is what it is. Your neighbor is literally your neighbor right next door. The landscape almost goes all the way over to the neighbor's landscape. And they got that little strip of grass going through there. There's the fire hydrant right there.
So obviously, if you're somebody who wants a big yard, we'll never convince you why this house is worth what it's worth because you want a big yard, and that's not what you get in this neighborhood.
On this one, I was looking to the either side. They got the pathway right there. So there's a gate there, so someone could walk right down here. Now, the question is, when we get in there, we'll need to see, is that for this house or for
I
that
don't know.
house?
We'll find out a little later. We'll find out a little later. I think I know the answer, but we'll save it.
All right, let's get inside.
Do have your smart home features here. Just a little note there. The Yale lock, which you can unlock with your phone.
And then look at the switches here. So you got these, a lot of times it's just regular switching, but you got these types.
So these are
And
the
then these
Lutron
here.
switches. Sometimes those are, you can also control those with your phone. I don't know if they've done that here, but sometimes you can.
We don't think about the kitchen behind me.
I know, look at this. Now I see something here, Charles. Actually got to go right into the kitchen.
Yeah, I was going to say we'll go this way, that way.
Because,
But look at this way.
so a lot of people ask, hey, these high-end houses, they don't use the appliances made in Mississippi, Viking appliances. Well, here you go.
Here we go right here.
We finally got one. But y'all let me know what y'all think of the stylus. I was telling Charles, it doesn't really look like all the other ones kind of have a similar look on the new, modern, high-end. This just kind of has their classic look that I feel like they just stuck with and not really changed. I mean, I think it's a good look, but it's just not what we're used to seeing on a lot of them
And
today.
you got your controls here, valves there. This hardware, got the shiny gold hardware. It is soft close.
Y'all don't laugh at it. Y'all,
I didn't think it was. I was saying it's not gonna be soft close.
We-
It is.
we've
For a 2.2 being 680,000, it better have soft close, right? You got a nice cabinets here.
So we just had a client that we helped that's relocating to the area, and they were talking about how we're obsessed with the soft close here. And I know in other markets, maybe it's common, but here, I mean, this is actually low. This is a low price to get soft close here.
They have not officially got here yet.
Well, we're helping
We're in
them.
the process
We're
of
helping
getting
them.
them.
Okay, but look, we're helping them just like we can help you. So if you are looking to relocate here to the area, if you're relocating around the area, all you have to do is reach out to us. Reach out, call, text, email.
You break out your megaphone.
I don't know what I
I
thought
was
he wanted to say
ignoring him
something.
the whole time because I was over here going ahead and opening up for the fan, for the deep drawer. Voila.
Look, he might ignore me, but he won't ignore you. If you call, you're gonna talk to C-Mac. Say, hey, I'm talking to C-Mac. We're ready to make a move.
So we make your move.
Make your move.
So much better. So much better.
All right.
But anyway, we got our upgraded Venahud here. Of course, there's going to be lots of upgrades in this house. I mean, how often have we been seeing Viking? We've
No,
been seeing other
we haven't
brands.
seen Viking.
We've seen Viking. We got Viking here. We have our Viking dishwasher here. We got our top.
Spoiler alert here. How do we justify the price on a 2-bedroom house? We give you all of the upgrades, and that's what you got going on, as you will see.
Because
So big, wide. It is even soft close there.
yeah, because the reason I did that, the pan.
Even that is.
Yes, yes. And then look at this. We got the refrigerator that blends in. Because it's that.
Well, not just the refrigerator, just like your dishwasher. Everything blends in.
Your two ovens don't.
I guess that's right. The 2 ovens don't. Look at this, Charles. They got us ready for us. We got a couple Miller Lights and a bunch of water in there.
Yeah, I'm not having that. We'll just go. I'm really drinker. Anyway. We got our pantry here, got our space, cabinets, drawers, and then you got some shelving on either side. Look at the shelving here.
I know you got over there. You got the same thing over here. Got the nice.
we gotta do
Oh, you get to do a double door reveal
reveal of the pantry.
on your pantry, like the countertop in here, just like what you got.
And then you got multiple plugins there, so you could have your coffee maker, maybe a toaster, some other things you can just plug in on the countertop right here.
So it really is a
Maximizes that out here.
killer pantry. And so there you go, the whole kitchen. I love these lights too. I haven't seen these before.
We have not seen these before. You know what they did do that we point out though?
What's that?
We talk about the upgrades, right? We gotta talk about it when we talk about it. They didn't do the storage on this side.
They did not.
You got to bring the stools underneath or the chairs underneath right here from the bar. Things like that.
I mean, you're accessing it from the other side. They just didn't put
Yeah,
doors on this
this
side.
one is, I get you right here. You're catching it from the other side because this is making this look a lot bigger. So, we got our, yes, what, 10 foot?
Well, that's an 8-foot door. 11 or 12 foot ceilings there.
A very spacious living room. Hold on. We're totally walking through it and not even realizing this right here is going to be your dining room.
That's true. So here's your dining area.
Dining area there, and then living space here. So living space here back. Dining space over there where Jared is. We have the doors going out on the video. Of course, we got the gas wall fireplace here. This is pretty nice. But that's cool. I just need to touch right here, man, all the stuff. And then I really like the windows they put in these homes with the 6 panes here, and then here as well.
6 panes, and these are actually wood.
These are wood.
So they're giving you that historic look.
I think it's vinyl on the outside. Feel it.
Maybe. Yeah, I think you do. You got the vinyl on the outside, which is going to be better for weather on the outside, but then you get the wood.
Got the old school box right there, really nice. I really like it.
I do like those.
Of course, here, check this.
Yeah, we got the.
Oh, that's the outside. I just turned on. Turn on the fan right there to do multiple speeds.
I like that. Kind of a modern style fan. I like that one.
Let's just go down from here and go up here. So we got that stone tile in here. Of course, we got this deep patio. These are both go to the primary. There is a gas line behind Jared there. And Levi was right. That path is going to lead right down here
Yep.
to here.
Right there.
And then you got that little brick wall there for some privacy on either end, so you can actually put a gate there as well.
So guess what, Charles?
What? Oh, got that nice big fan out here too.
Yeah, got the black fan. Basically
Or is it brown?
the same. Well, I think it's black, but I don't know. You know, we got the blue ceilings out here, and growing up, it's the thing in the South, right? All the old houses especially had this blue ceiling. And the reason they told me why is it blue is because bugs and stuff will think it's the sky. Well, I guess
that guy's right there. He's touching the
I
sky.
guess that wasp didn't get the memo up there.
Because I was fixing to say it works. There is no insect, and then bam, there is one.
There is one. You do have a plug up there. Hey, I don't want to go this way.
What?
I want to go that way. We're on a shortcut here, Charles, because the primary suite on this one, there's only 2 bedrooms, but the primary suite here is something to see.
Somebody turn on the light.
Well, that's what we do, Charles. We forget the lights. You gotta press the button on that Lutron.
Hey, what's that?
That is part of the smart home thing there, the Google.
Have you
Google
mentioned
Home.
that?
We mentioned it coming in the front door.
Oh, you did?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So you do have smart home stuff throughout. That's why I don't know this for a fact, but I think those are probably smart switches.
And that speakers right here. I didn't see any speakers on the patio. No? The 2 speakers right here.
So you do have speakers in here and in the living room, and you
I
know.
gotta look back up. I looked up and thought that was a plate, not a speaker. But it is a speaker. It is a speaker.
But in case we glossed over it, you can walk straight in from either way, from the living room or from your primary onto your patio there.
The double plugs right here.
You do have double plugs.
There, it's there.
Obviously, your bed would go right
We'll go
here.
here.
So you easily, just for space here, I didn't bring in my. There you go. You can fit a king size bed easily there. Nightstand on each side. I don't have my home improvement tape measure with me today, but
I'm getting off subject again. I'm talking to Isaac today about
Yeah.
the tape from last time.
y'all go watch that video. It was kind of funny how that turned out.
He said it was hilarious. He whipped it around.
Well, now,
You need to
no,
go here.
I hate that I didn't bring it, but yes, you know, you have to do a double door reveal first. So I don't want you to do. So we'll give you that 8-foot solid wood double door reveal, and this one deserves the double door reveal, y'all, because
This ensuite is to die for.
this is one. I cannot believe you have an ensuite this big and this nice in a 2-bedroom house. But we got to start here, obviously, with this shower. Now, Charles,
What, Jared?
this is not a big boy proof shower.
Why is it not a
You
big
know,
boy
come
proof
on,
shower?
This one is a party shower, Charles. We gotta have a party shower.
Don't stop there. Keep
We
going.
got a party shower in here because look.
Drop it like it's hot, Jared. Drop it like it's hot.
Calm down, Charles. Calm down a little bit.
I got to get in there, Jared. I can't see clearly through the glass.
You gotta get in the shower. Okay. What we got? Got a nice, huge, glossy tiles. Different. I like the contrast.
The contrast is really cool. I really do like that.
Contrast is cool. You got the 2 here, and you got the regular up here. You got the. Oh wait, did you hear that? What?
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is. Living in Jackson. All right. Oh, you need to talk to C-Mac. He's the one that can help you out. You called the number right there. Huh? Hey, y'all keep finding ways to get in touch with us. That one didn't even look like a phone.
Oh man, that one's different.
Like they usually do. Sometimes they do.
Was that a good call or bad call?
I think it's gonna be a good one. But you got this here. Got the tile with the drain built into the tile. But obviously, the standout thing here is the tub, Charles.
I know. You know what's special about that tub, Jared?
What is special about it?
You can splash around and it don't
I
matter.
can just jump in here and just throw the water everywhere.
Yeah.
And it's not a big boy proof tub because it can't be.
It is a splash around tub.
But
though.
because you can get the water up so high because you ain't worried about it splashing out. Maybe it can work. So
what about a cold plunge?
I do the cold plunges, and a lot of times you might overfill it, right?
Yeah.
And it might come over. You got to worry about that here. You just don't run into the shower. That is a little high getting out of there, though.
I'm glad you did not fall.
That
would have been bad.
That is close. It's close.
I think 911. Emergency. Jared's down.
It's down. But huge. How about the big?
All this glass.
About a 7 foot.
Jared, why are you making it look like it's not tall?
I'm just saying I can barely reach it.
I mean,
hold on.
Let me see.
Here's Charles.
Oh yeah, I can touch it barely. I can barely reach it.
But that frameless there, looking great. And then, okay. So to be fair, Charles pointed this out first when we were looking. You happy that I?
Yes, I'm glad. Can I say it?
Hold on. Go ahead.
It is the biggest throne room we've ever seen.
It's the throne roomiest throne room. Come check this out. First off, the wide doors here, Charles. And these are kind of like the. You didn't even think about this. Kind of like the handicap accessible type doors.
And that's not just right here. That's everywhere.
Everywhere in here. But you have that here, the 8-foot solid wood door. You even got storage in here. Just look at all this room. It's 100%. It's like double throne room certified, right there. And then you come out.
You got the ready for me space.
Get ready.
Get ready for me space.
Get ready with me space. Charles, for my.
Did I say get ready for me space?
So get ready for me.
It's get ready with me space.
You got the nice mirrors here with the trim around it, the sconces. You even got some storage with an outlet inside there.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
The same countertop, gold, all of that. You got that there, and on this side too.
I like
surrounding the closet.
I like the sconce lining. Did you mention that?
I did mention the sconces. I could do another double door reveal here coming into your closet. Now y'all know our Mississippi builders never skimp on the closet, but especially when you got a luxury house like this one. Check this closet out.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a 2,000 square foot
house.
What
is that behind you?
It's a really nice mirror right there, Chuck.
I fit perfect with that mirror.
Yeah, I have to duck down a little bit, but I guess you could come back later and put a bigger mirror if you wanted to. But you do have not one, but 2 sneaker racks.
You know what's cool about that sneaker rack?
It's got a little slant.
That's right, that's slant. And it's right here too.
But you got that, you got the chrome, so a little upgraded on your hanging rods there and up top. You got all these built-in drawers with the soft close. Even in here.
What was it again, Jared?
The built-in drawers.
With the soft close.
With the soft close. With the soft close. There's a fade off there. But then look at this.
What is it?
Y'all know I love this, and y'all love it too because y'all ask about it. Because right here on the other side of this pocket door, y'all know I love a pocket door. Maybe even more than the double door, actually.
Well, it maximizes space, Jared.
You have the laundry room. Got your little folding area here, hanging rod.
We forgot to say it. Gotta get back over here. That tile floor right there is really nice.
Is it different than this?
It's very similar, but the color is different. This is a lighter tile floor.
A little different mix it up as you go through. That's cool. If I would have even noticed that. But yeah, you're right. But yeah, there you go. That is your primary suite.
All right, let's go outside to the garage. Go out here and see the back.
So yes, you do have your garage right here. And check this out, Charles.
Uh-oh. Aluminum stairs, man.
This is probably the first time we've seen this.
It's not stairs. That's a ladder.
It is a ladder, and check this out. Usually there's a sticker up here that says this is not big boy approved, but this one has a sticker there that says it's not. It is big old boy approved.
Well, you need to get up there then. Let's test it out.
Okay, all right. Well, you know, it says, so usually it says 250. This one says 375. I see 375. I'm happy to report I'm not over 375 pounds.
Okay.
Here we go. We're gonna try.
I'm gonna back up, Jared, as you go up, so we get the full picture.
So that you got the handrails, everything here. It's a tall ladder, Charles.
Be careful. Don't stop.
Get on up here, and you got your tankless water.
You even over there on your tiptoes.
Everything. Got a little bit of storage space up here. Got some some insulation blowing around this wind.
Let me check this out. I want to get close. I want to get in on this. Come on, keep coming. Yep. I don't think y'all can see it on camera. It's holding him.
Hey, I trust it because the sticker says I can trust it. And it held me up. So we're all good. You do have a nice storage room here too. Again, with the solid wood door. Hey, like that, built-in shelves.
Yeah, let's check this out. They even have the pegboard on either side. So you can hang up some tools and stuff.
You do. You have all that. All that's here.
And then we walk back here. So this was the main thing. I wanted y'all to see the back because these are, alleyways, and this is your 2-car garage. So you got your alleyway. You come in here. You got the commercial space that Jared was talking about with Half Shell Oyster House. You got the green over there. You got Raggio's Mercantile.
New stuff coming up.
And for you guys, Raggio's Mercantile over there is a really cool store, especially if you're into duck calls.
Yeah,
but they got other cool stuff
too.
A
lot of cool stuff, but they got some, I think, like world-renowned or famous.
Yes,
duck calls. They're
very expensive, custom-made duck calls. And then for the ladies, the green. I've never been in it, but driving by and seeing the mannequin stuff, it looks like they got some nice clothing in there as well.
In there for you.
So you can both come. You just go to 2 different stores.
There you go.
But yeah, and then like I said, Half Shell's just right over there, and you got the historic Madison Historic Arch.
Yeah, archway there.
Yeah, we're not in St. Louis though.
That's why we didn't just. We got an arch, it's just not that one.
It's not near as big as St. Louis.
No, but it does say historic Madison. We're not making that up. And then too, if you look back over here, so obviously some new things. I mean, houses will eventually be built in a lot of these. Rosa Scott over there. So you got kids going into high school.
I'm kind of looking over here, Jared, with those pipes sticking up. I wonder if those houses might be a little further apart right through there.
They might be.
Because they're further.
And they're backed up to the trees over there.
And they're backed over there to that wooded area.
So that's pretty nice.
All right, let's get back on inside. I think my hairspray might be wearing off, is it?
No, you're still good. It is holding up just fine. Well, let's come back in here though. And I want to look at this. So we looked at the primary.
So obviously garage. Let's go this way. So this would be our guest bathroom here. We got our nice countertop here. We got our chrome finish, pools and all. And then I like what they did, like they did in the primary suite, ensuite. You got the contrast with that tile there. Of course, you got the big tiles here. What are you calling this?
Like an elongated hexagon tile.
Elongated. Say it again.
Elongated.
Are you from Texas?
Oh yeah, I am.
That didn't sound like Texas to me.
That's elongated. That's
more like Texas right there.
Hexagonal tile.
Got this nice chrome hook there. Then we walk into our guest bedroom, and then look at this. Well, we talk a lot about the closets here, but this is like a piece of furniture built in right here.
Oh yeah, built in.
Of course, it's soft close. And then behind Jared there, you do have a window, but look how it's frosted. And then they got the blind out there, if you will. So you don't really have to have a true blind here. You still got that natural light in.
And just because, again, we're in a 2-bedroom house, 2,000 square feet. It's a pretty good size extra room over here.
Oh yeah. And then we walk out to our locker, and we'll get to that in a minute. But we got our lockers here, and then you got 2 hooks on either side. Got storage above.
Can you reach those up there, Charles?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Just like that. Now I'm gonna have a step ladder to get on up in there now.
Well, you got a step right here built in.
This drawer down low, I can handle. That's perfect. Right there. Of course, we got the soft close there. I'm gonna say we got soft close throughout.
Soft close there. I
know you're looking that way, but check out this thermostat.
That's the new Nest, I think.
I'm gonna have to upgrade mine.
Got an older style. Yeah, that's a different look.
I do like that. It kind of looks like a mirror. Anyway, we got this amazing, Jerry. I'm gonna say it again. Amazing
wet bar.
It is awesome.
We got our wine cooler. We got our ice maker. We got our hammered copper sink. We got the beautiful cabinets up here to display those glasses, those wine glasses, those shot glasses, or that liqueur.
The collection.
Yes, that collection. Now, would you call this a small bar, medium bar, or large bar?
I won't say medium. This is pretty good size here. I wouldn't say
Medium, same page. This is medium bar.
Medium?
Because the large bar, you're actually going to the bar.
Yeah, you got to go to the large one.
But anyway. And then we walk right into our dining and living space.
No.
You know, I walk right past that.
Big closet here.
I mean, it's a huge storage room.
Shut it up in there.
What'd you do that for?
Just because I can, Charles.
You know what?
And that's a wide door too there, just like we said, everywhere in here.
Some days I just want to,
We get through it though. We get through it. But so here you go. And is this, y'all, I hope y'all let me know in the comments, do you think that this house is worth $680,000 with all these extras? But remember, it's not just the house. All that, and like we said, we just literally walked
to this
right
spot,
here.
right here.
Right here, you got all.
This will eventually be a building here.
Yeah,
See the sign?
This will be a building. You're right in the heart of what is one of the most walkable, truly walkable areas in Mississippi, probably, but definitely in this area.
I was saying Madison, period.
In Madison, and you're in Madison, which is consistently either one of or the top place to live in Mississippi, depending on where you look online. So that is where you are.
Hey, why hadn't you made your move here yet?
I guess, yeah, why haven't you? We can help if you call that number right there. We can also help if you just want to keep seeing everything that's out here and get to know all these places around. You can hit that subscribe button. If you want to see the other places we've already been to, we've been to a lot in Madison and other areas around the Jackson Metro. It's right there. I don't know where he's pointing. It's right there.